When you're making conversation with your child, I would advise staying away from giving advice unless they specifically are asking for your advice. Otherwise, what they want is just to be heard and listened to. For example, maybe you sent your child off to summer camp and then you ask, "How's the food at camp?" And they say, "Oh, the breakfast is terrible and the lunch is disgusting. The meat is so gross." And then parents will say, "Well, then, you can eat the snacks that I brought you, that I sent you in the care package." Well, they didn't ask for that advice. And also, they know that there's food from their care package. So, what they want is for you to say, "Oh, got you. Oh, wow. Breakfast is gross." The That's what they want. And if, especially with teens, preteens, when you give them advice, they feel like you're talking down to them and they want just you to just notice and hear what they say. So if they say something like, "Hey, I had a terrible time at lunch during school because nobody sat with me and I feel like I have no friends." It's so tempting to say, "Yes, you do. You have friends. I know you have friends. You have friends because they came over last weekend." So it feels like you're trying to make them feel better, but they do know and are aware of the contradictions in what they're saying. But in that moment, they want you to be accepting and empathic, and then they'll be able to solve their own problem. So just remember, unless they're asking for feedback and advice, the best thing to do is to say something accepting, like, "Oh, wow, thanks for telling me." And then something empathic, like, "Oh, God, that would suck if breakfast doesn't taste so good." Or, "Oh, that would be sad if you're feeling all alone on the playground." That's what they're needing. And then they'll be able to solve their own problems.